If you're watching this video, you already know the importance of communication skills in our lives today. The world today is highly competitive, and being able to present our views, perspectives, plans, and knowledge is as important as having it. If you know it, you should be able to show it. Hello friends, welcome to Learning at the Rush YouTube channel. In this video today, I will give you 9 quick tips to enhance your communication skills. I will also try and give you names and links of books you can read in case you want to have a detailed knowledge on any of these topics. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. First and foremost thing you must keep in mind when communicating or preparing to communicate is to know your audience. Your purpose for communicating with a person or a group of people can be formal or informal. Your content, tone, and pitch would depend on this factor. Like if you're in a business meeting, it will be highly inappropriate to start with a "Hi buddy." It would be more appropriate to say, "Good morning everyone." The world is also a much smaller place today. With so much globalization in place, we might also be dealing with people from other countries, other cultures. It's a good idea to know about the cultural preferences of your audience. For example, in the Western countries, being late for a meeting is considered extremely rude. So you must study your audience before you start communicating with them. Breaking the ice. It's always good to start your speech with an icebreaker. It could be a simple question or a small story, a proverb perhaps. Anything that will grab the attention of your audience and help you to build a connection with them. Like I generally start my speech with a question, asking the audience if they know the purpose of the meeting that day. It generally brings all the points that are needed to be discussed that day and makes my work much easier. It also increases the participation of the audience. Keep it simple. Try to remain away from big words. Make your speech simple. Your speech or presentation might be very good. However, it might lose all its effectiveness if your audience feels lost due to the use of big words. We often feel the use of big and complicated words make our speech more impressive. However, the opposite is true. Use simple words and simple sentences to express yourself. Simply say what you mean to say, leaving no room for guesswork, as different people may perceive different things from different sentences. The use of appropriate speed and pitch. Speaking too fast or too slow can both be harmful. When we speak too fast, the audience might not be able to understand us. Also, when we speak faster than our brains, we use a lot of fillers like ah, or continue to repeat the same sentence over and over again, as we have to give time to our brains to match up to the speed of our speech. This makes our speech appear patchy. At the same time, speaking too slow will make the audience lose interest in your speech. They will need to wait too long for the completion of a thought. In the meanwhile, they might wander off in their own thoughts. Body language. Your body language speaks louder than your words. Ensure your body language is in agreement with your speech. Keep your posture open, which indicates you are honest, trustworthy, open to feedback. Maintain eye contact with the audience. However, do not stare at anyone in particular. We should keep our arms and palms open. Folding arms show defensive and closed approach. Closing the fist would indicate anger. Some people become very uneasy and do not know how to place their hands. Holding a pen or a marker can help easing off this tension. It's a bad idea to point your finger at anyone in the audience. Engage your audience. One of the best ways to grab and retain the attention of your audience is to engage them. Make them a part of your speech or presentation. Asking questions, asking for suggestions or feedback, checking for understanding are some of the ways which can help you in engaging your audience. Active listening. though I'm discussing this topic towards the end of the video. However, this does not undermine the role of this attribute towards the success and failure of your communication. Active listening comes into play right at the beginning of your communication. Active listening is paying close attention to what the other person says, allowing them to speak, acknowledging their questions, suggestions, feedback, or opinion, taking appropriate action post this, like providing answers in case of questions. These are all the steps involved in active listening. Please note, you might not have all the answers at the time of your speech or presentation, and that is perfectly fine. We can tell the audience that we do not have the answers right now and would get back to them with the answers later. However, the key here is that we must get back to them with the answers later. This will help us build credibility. Conclude with key points. It's always best to conclude by summarizing the key points at the end of your speech or presentation. Reinstate your points and information, thus it is better retained by the audience. Rehearse. Last but not the least, if you want our communication to be perfect, we must rehearse and re-rehearse it in front of a mirror, imaginary audience, or in front of a friend. So, this is it for today. We will have detailed information on various aspects of communication skills in our coming videos. Also, we would appreciate your feedback on this video, and in case there is any topic you would want us to cover, please leave a comment in the comment box. It also goes without saying, please like, share and subscribe, and also press the bell icon so that you do not miss any of our coming videos. Thank you. See you soon.